Hey, hi everyone, this is Aishwarya, lead ServiceNow developer from integrations team. Imagine this. Uh, Currently it's 2 a.m. Production support bridge is active. Instance are flooding the queue. Managers want a quick priority-wise report. And somewhere in the middle of all this pressure, a ServiceNow developer opens this background script that is nothing but a server-side script to get answers within the seconds. And today's video is going to be extremely practical because we are not learning random theory here. We are solving a real time developer use case. Imagine this scenario. Your manager asks you, can you quickly fetch all the instances assigned to a particular user, like the assigned to user, group them by priority, and display caller details in a readable format? I mean to say is, for example, I just opened my PDI. This is my personal developer instance. So I just navigated to instant table. So I try to filter out. I'll try to take Beth England as the user. Okay. So your manager asks, like group by priority. So under assigned to Beth England, give me the list of tickets that are available in priority one. Means it's not like only priority one. Whatever are assigned for Beth England, group them by priority, and give me a report like they were four tickets under P1 with the instant number and the caller details. So caller details are going to vary, number also is going to vary. Later on, again give me an again heading with a there is one ticket under P3 with the caller name as Joy employee along with the number, and there is one more ticket under priority 5 with this particular number which is caller Fred Lady. Okay, I think you understood the thing what his manager were asking. So now many beginners can fetch incidents, but real developers know how to structure the data properly, group records dynamically, optimize the query, and generate readable output efficiently. And that is exactly what we are going to learn today. Technically, in this video, you are understanding how Glide Record actually works internally, how you can just query and how this query interacts with the database, dot working using reference fields, why get display value is important, how to group records dynamically, array handling in ServiceNow, and how order by improves data organization, and how developers prepare the structured outputs in real projects. So while hearing this all, don't really be tensed. I'm here to help you out, line by line, script by line. I mean to say everything I'm going to explain that you can understand. So, we will also discuss the actual developer mindset behind the script, not just what to write, but why we write it that way. And don't worry if the script feels complex initially, I will explain everything end to end, step by step, in the simplest possible way. And if you face any errors during the execution, perfect. We will debug them together live in this video itself because that's how real ServiceNow developer actually do. So, open your ServiceNow instance that you have, launch this server-side background script, and let's dive into today's real-time developer scenario. So I think you understood the use case, right? So under Beth England, I have to list down all the instance based upon the group priority. I need to list the numbers and even the caller and with the heading of P1, P3 and P5. Okay. So now let me navigate to background scripts. So under system definition, you could find scripts background, right? Just open them. It is where I'll try to write my script. You can just ignore this, okay? So initially I'll try to declare a variable where gr is equal to new glide required. So when this becomes italic, that means this is selected. So just remember it. And so I want to glide the incident table. So it's also become italic. So it means that this was being selected. You are trying to do a glide record on this incident table. Okay. Later, I will try to add a filter like gr dot add query. So I want to get the list of users based upon assign to. So I'm just doing like assign to dot name. So I'm doing a dot work on that. So on here I'll try to write the name of the person. So it's nothing but Beth England is the person I'm trying to do, right? I'll just copy this. Just be careful with the name. So if that name is not there, you will get the null value in the final one. So here what I did, I added a filter condition for assigned user using this dot working. Later I want to sort the records based on priority in the ascending order. So I'm going to use this search here dot order by. So I'm going to order by priority. Later I want to execute the database query. For that I'll write gr dot query. Next I want to create a JavaScript object for grouping these incidents by priority. So I'll try to declare this variable like priority map, and I'll try to declare an empty array, and I'll try to loop through each return instant required. So for that I'll try to use a while loop. Try to write like the declared one initially. In the second I declared a variable, right? That is what I'm trying to query. While gr dot next. So I'll try to write a script within this loop. So I'll try to write inside it. Now I want to fetch the display value of priority field. So I'll try to again declare a variable. Priority is equal to gr dot get display value priority. Later I want to check whether this current priority group already exists or not. So I will try to check using an if loop. If priority map of priority is not equal to, right? So now I'll try to initialize the empty array for new priority group. So how I'm going to do that? I'll write like priority map of priority is equal to an empty array. Just end with a semicolon. Just come out of this if loop. Now I want to build a formatted string with incident number and caller name. So for that I'll try to again declare a variable where incident info is equal to gr number plus. So this is how we just get the final output. So I'll try to make it little neatly visible. Caller. And so I'll come out. I'll try to again make it ended by concatenating plus gr dot caller id dot get display value. That's it. Okay. Later on, what I want to do, I want to push the instant details into corresponding priority group. Now I'll try to do that like declaring already declared. So I want to push it to that particular one. So I will tell you what I'm trying to priority map of priority. This is where I declare this is the 18th line, right? I want to push whatever I get into this particular 18th line. So priority map of priority dot push what I want to push. The incident info that I get. That I get in 21 lines. So I'll write incident info. Okay, just come out of it. That is something, it's a final output I want. Now I want to just use this for loop to grab all the details. So loop them through each priority group from the object. For that I'll try to create a for. I'll declare a variable within. P in priority map and try to just dot print. So you can write info or string, that is also fine. And try to make it little nice. So again I'll try to print the priority heading. So I said like I want priority P1 with this heading. So for that I'll again I write js.print. Yes, P. Okay. I'll try to again just have this written neatly. So whenever someone reads, it should look really good and impressive. Okay. Now I'll try to loop through instant belonging to a current priority. How I can do that? Again, I'll try to write a for loop within this for loop. So I'll declare for where I is equal to 0, semicolon, I less than priority map of P. I'll try to means how until when it should iterate. So I need to declare the length, right? Length. Next I'll like it should go one on one. So I'll write like I plus plus. Now I'll try to write a script within this for loop. So I'll try to print each this incident detail. I'll write incident dot js dot print. So priority map. Sorry, from somewhere else. Priority map of P and something that I get from this for loop. So that is the I. Don't worry, we are going to get the success result even if we face any errors. I'm here to guide you through to troubleshoot. But finally, we'll try to get the answer. Okay, so this one is completed. Later, I want to add an empty line space in between this group. We are almost done with the script. So here I want to print to align properly, like a new line. Okay, I think this is what mostly done with my script. Let me explain clearly what I have done. Initially, I tried to create a glide record object for this incident table. Later in the fourth line, I am trying to add a filter condition for assigned to user using this dot org, like assign underscore to dot name. Later on, I am trying to sort the records based on priority in ascending order. I am trying to execute the query in the 18th line like gr.query. So later in the 10th line, I am trying to create a JavaScript object for grouping instant by priority. So if you go to the 12th line, I'm trying to use a while loop. Why I'm trying to use this? Because I want to iterate, like I want to use this loop to return the instant record. In the 14th line, if I just go through, I'm trying to fetch the display value of the priority field. So get display value of priority. So I have ended with a semicolon. Just remember whenever you are trying to write your JS like the JavaScript code, every line, each line should end with a semicolon. So just don't forget to do that. So in the 16th line, if I just go to what I'm doing, I'm trying to use an if loop. So I'm trying to check whether the current priority group already exists or not. So if it is present, I'm trying to initialize an empty array for a new priority group. Okay, until then, I hope you understood. And in the 21st line, I'm trying to write how my data should get displayed. Okay, I'm trying to build a formatted string with the instant number like gs.number plus. This is like a static one. What I can say that is I can't spell it. What is it? It's like I'm trying to just have this mention like caller, just a division Divisions don't take like a math. It's nothing but it's a static one I want to display neatly. So caller, and I'm trying to append the caller name here, gr.caller id dot get display value. So in 23rd line, what I'm doing here. So in the I'm trying to push the instance details into this corresponding priority group. So I have declared here, right? And whatever I get details, I'm trying to push into this 18th line. In the 26th line, I'm trying to use a for loop. So looping through each priority group from the object. Later I'm trying to print a separate. This is for my display, just to look neat and clean. So it look like so once I run, you'll understand. I want to make my report to look clean. So I'm trying to use like this. I'm trying to print the priority of plus plus P means print priority heading. Later on, I'm trying to again use a separator line just for my display purpose, looking clean. So later on in the 34th line, I'm trying to loop the instance belonging to this current priority. And finally, 36th line, I'm trying to print each insert in detail. And I'm trying to add an empty line between the groups. Okay, so I'll get each groups right. I want to just use a separate like I'm going to say like a new line. So I'll try to run this script. Cool. So exactly what I expected. So I am trying to use this SN utils tool. So when I tried to use this tool, I could get a good display. What I could say this way of displaying pattern. Normally also you'll get, but I like the black thing, so I'm trying to use this. So according to my use case, I just printed see priority one critical, instant numbers plus what is that instant caller. Joy. Let me check one random. It is like 003. So I'll go to 003. So it is under Joy employee. So what did it return correct? Yes, it's a Joy employee. Let me check again. 50. 50 is with Gerard Bennett. 50 Gerard Bennett. Very good. So I think everything, whatever the report I got, is perfectly working fine. This is how you can just make use of in your script purpose. You can create a schedule job report to trigger whenever there is a requirement from your end. I hope you understood the topic well. In next video, I'm going to explain you another interesting topic that you won't ever miss. Okay, thank you so much.